Oi, oi, oi. Yo, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a good day. We are just going to do a really quick live stream. So let's lock in some plays. I mean, we got some golf plays live. We'll have to see how they work out. But regardless, let's take a look. What book do you guys want to start on? Also, if you use FanDuel, I think this play is really good. Loyola Chicago. I mean, you can see lines have just been ripping towards Loyola Chicago. I mean, like falling off a cliff. All these other books, you can still get them minus 152 on FanDuel. So again, like the key to sports betting, you always want to find value on your plays. So getting this minus 152 on FanDuel when literally every other book has ripped them to being like minus 180, that seems pretty good if you want to lock it in. But anyways, let's move on. Should we start out on PrizePicks, or what book do people want to look at? Also, Better has some discounts live. So usually what I do, they sometimes have these happy hours. They have 11% discount on Brunson. So you can see Brunson points is an 11% discount. So obviously we want to take the best discount. So Booker's 12% off. They're reducing his line to 22.5. And again, like that's a big swing in the odds. You know, even just a 3-point discount for Booker, like 22.5 to 25.5. Because Booker, you know, he basically, you know, he's very frequently falling in the 22.5 to 25.5 range. So you can see it goes, you know, if you just look at a sports book with alternate lines, Booker goes from a minus 235 favorite to minus 114. So this bet's obviously really good. Better is minus 121 odds for their 5-pick entries. So let's see what else we have. So we have Giannis. People like fading Giannis tonight. Giannis, we have Giannis rebounds plus assists. So again, like, the strategy for Better is on this platform, if you take Giannis, you know, his over or his under, you're always going to get the same payout. So for these fixed payout platforms, what we want to do is we want to compare the lines to sports books. So you're going to see FanDuel, like all these other books, have ripped Giannis to being a pretty big favorite to go under. But I think there were some other plays we wanted to look at as well. So we have Brunson over 26.5 points. Obviously, you know, he didn't go over last game. The game was a blowout, so I don't even think he played in the fourth quarter. But hopefully, you know, they also have a regular discount on him. But what we'll do is we'll take the Booker discount, then we'll pair it with Giannis and Brunson. And then what else do we like? Fred VanVleet, under 3.5 made threes. What do people think? So you can see here, like all the books have VanVleet as a big favorite to go under. So this play seems decent. They're playing the Wizards too. I mean, I don't know how big of favorites the Rockets are. But we have VanVleet under 3.5 threes. I mean, how big of favorites are they? So let's see. And then we can move on to Fliff. I just wanted to lock in this promo play quickly. Oh boy. So let's see what else we have. So let's go here to Better. There's also some solid value on PrizePicks that we'll take a look at in a sec. So what about, you know, we need one final pick that we can go with on Better. So let's see what we have. We have a 4-pick entry, but I'm going to try to make a 5-pick entry. Obviously, you know, 5-pick entries are a little bit better when you kind of go through the math behind. Damn, so there's some value on Underdog showing up. So let's just find one final play we can pair. Even if there's not great value, like we already have a bunch of good plays. So what we need is Giannis under 19.5. So we're on that. I don't really want to fade Thompson. We can fade Vukovic. I mean, I was going to include him on PrizePicks, but honestly, we can ride Vukovic twice. So we have Giannis. Where's Vukovic? So we have Vukovic under 11.5 rebounds in the Clippers game. Brunson, VanVleet. So you can see here all the books have Vukovic, you know, as a pretty big favorite to go under. So we can lock it in. Let's go to the Bulls game. And this will be our first entry. I'm not sure how much they let us bet on these promos, but we'll see. People like fading Vukovic tonight. Fuck, they already removed VanVleet. So anyways, whatever. It's a promo play. I just want to move quickly. So I'm going to lock this in. They already removed one of the plays. I'm just going to play it as a 4-pick entry. They give you the same payouts as PrizePicks for these 4-pick entries. It's just a 10x payout, any 4-pick entry. So, and they already fucking removed Giannis, bro. So they already removed Giannis. Fuck, man. So what I'll do is I'll just run it as a 2-pick with Brunson. I mean, it's a little annoying, but whatever. Like, for the sake of just locking in a play, because I want to move on to another book here in a second. So I just hit him with Brunson. So we got Booker over, and then we got Brunson over. And that'll be our first play. And just taking advantage of the discount. I mean, I say it in other videos, but like these discounts, These little promos, that's the easiest fucking money we're going to make sports betting. So we have Brunson over 26.5, which I do like tonight. And then we have Booker over 22.5 for the discount. How's everyone doing? What book should we look at? Anyone have a preference? Let's see what we got here. So let's put PrizePicks back in. Fuck you, better removing things pretty quickly today. And there's some good plays on Underdog as well as Fliff. I mean, I know, like, obviously the game's still a while away, or the fight's still a while away, but Underdog promo and Sleeper promo. Where's the Underdog promo? Oh, fuck yeah. So we have Underdog promo coming up. So let's see what we have here on Underdog. But first, I'm just going to lock in this play on Fliff. I mean, again, I know the fight's still a while away, but obviously these books can move lines at any time. So if there's good value, I always try to get it in early. So let's just go here. And I'm going to hit Corey on the money line. So you can see, like, all the books have just absolutely ripped. I mean, sometimes UFC lines, like these one-on-one sports, I mean, these books move. There's pretty big line movements. So you can see, like, the odds for Corey McKenna. All the other books have just ripped her to being a massive favorite, minus 170. I mean, I don't know. Like, probably early sharp action, just absolutely hammering her. So getting her at minus 145 on Fliff seems pretty solid. But let's move on to Underdog. Let's see what we have for the promo. So Underdog has a lot of value right now. Fuck. So what discount do we want to take? We got Booker. We got Maxey. We had Maxey. He was also the PrizePicks taco on Tuesday and the Underdog discount, and he ended up losing. But let's see what we have here. So let's do a promo play. So which promo do you guys think is best? I mean, what we can do, I don't want to waste a bunch of time on it, but what I sometimes do is I just try to see, are any of the discounts bigger than the other ones? So if we go to, like, Maxey, you know, it's like a 5-point discount. What about Booker? Booker's a 5-point discount as well. Maxey looks actually like a little bit better of a play. They're playing the Bucks. Let's see SGA. So you just want to get the best discount in terms of percentages. So SGA is a 5-point discount. I mean, Luka's out tonight, so maybe we take Kyrie. Yeah, let's go with the Kyrie discount. This one seems best, and then let's just try to find some pairs quickly. So Jalen Green, over 26.5 points plus assists. I think we were on him, or I was on him on Fliff a couple days ago. So let's see what we have here. We have Jalen Green, points plus assists. And you can see, like, he's a big favorite to go over. And that's really the strategy for beating all these fixed payout websites. And then we have Giannis under, so we have 2 picks now. What's the final pick? Should we fade Giannis? Should we fade DeRozan? DeRozan's obviously coming off a huge fucking game. Mr. Buzzer Beater. We got DeRozan under 5.5 assists. So there's some different plays with value. What do we like best? Honestly, I like this DeRozan play. DeRozan under 5.5 assists. Solid value on it. You can see here all the books have his under heavily favored. So let's just lock in this promo play. And then honestly, we'll probably be able to find some other value on Underdog. This is only for $10. But if you want to lock it in, you know, Underdog, they bump things pretty quickly. So try to go quick. And of course, they can't verify my location. So let me refresh this briefly. And then let's see what we have. What's up, guys? So let's take a look here. So we got this on Fliff, Corey McKenna. Fuck, my phone's not connected. Anyways, let me reconnect my phone. Let's see. Come on, bro. Come on. And then this is what I just locked in for the Underdog promo. Then we'll go over to PrizePicks here in a second. But anyways, here's what we have. So we have Fliff, UFC bet, early value. And then this is just for the better promo. Again, they're discounting Booker's line, kind of like Taco Tuesday. Sleeper, please. Finally gotten an Underdog play before it got bumped. Good. That's great. But anyways, let's see if we could try to lock in another Underdog play, since it does seem like there's a shit ton of value right now. And there's also a lot of value on PrizePicks, so now I'm a little bit overwhelmed. What book do you guys want to look at? So we got McKenna money line, UFC. I mean, line's just absolutely ripping towards her. Fliff has a max bet size of 250, so I just hit it for 250. We already have the Underdog promo play, but there's a shit ton of value on Underdog. So we're taking the Kyrie discount. Again, Luka's out. It seems like a high line for Kyrie. I was actually trying to bet him earlier on PrizePicks, 6.5 assists, but they ended up bumping him to 7. And then we got DeRozan under 5.5 assists. So hopefully Kyrie has a big game. But anyways, let's see what else we have. Fuck, bro. Sheesh. Oh, wow. Okay, so, and you can see they just removed the play on Jalen Green. So we'll see what they end up removing. But maybe if Underdog, if they're not bumping things super quickly, people sound, according to the chat, people are able to get these in. So let's see what else we have. So we have Giannis. So let's take a look here. Giannis rebounds plus assists. People like fading Giannis tonight. Obviously, always a scary player to fade, especially when he's passing the ball. Like he's been passing it, but we do have some or Giannis rebounds if you don't want to take the assists. But this play seems a little bit higher EV. I mean, you can see the odds are just falling off a cliff on Giannis. So lines are kind of ripping towards his under. I'm not sure if there's any lineup news. I'm not sure. But anyways, where does PrizePicks have Giannis's line? So let's go here to PrizePicks. And who are we looking at? We're looking at Giannis. So where do they have him? They probably have him at 19 rebounds plus assists. So they already have him bumped lower. So solid value. Obviously, Giannis a scary player to fade. But fuck it. Let's do it anyways. And then we got Jared McCann to record a point. So it's the same strategy for hockey. You know, like FanDuel has McCann as a big favorite. Same with Pinnacle. Like all these books, you know, just want to treat them as data points. They all have McCann as a pretty big favorite to going over. And let's see. Now we just need like one final pick that we can go with. And there was some good there's actually a lot of good college basketball value. So this play's been available for a minute. Wahab under 7.5 rebounds. FanDuel has this minus 150. So again, all these books, you know, they're taking millions of dollars of bets. They're constantly moving around their lines, you know, based on where action's coming in, especially from sharper customers. So we also have rebounds plus assists over 7.5. DraftKings Bovada have this as a minus 145 favorite. Fuck, man. We may be able to make a 5-pick entry. Should we just run a little 5-man? So I guess we're going to be running a 5-man on Underdog, assuming they don't bump anything. None of these picks are in the same game. No correlation to worry about. So we're riding 3 college kids. Then we're riding Giannis and a hockey bro. So riding 5 dudes at once. And let's see what we have. So I already bet Giannis. Did I already include Giannis in the previous slip? We'll see. It doesn't seem like they're bumping things. So I didn't. So I'm going to be able to get the full 100 down. Usually 5-pick entries I play with insurance. Whoops. I play them with insurance. It's a little bit better with insurance. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? So they removed Giannis. And which other one did they remove? They removed Garcia. So then I'll play it as a 3-pick entry with no insurance. Again, like hopefully some of you guys were able to get in the full 5-pick, but whatever. So this play seems solid. So we have Penn State game. So if you just go to like Penn State, again, just to kind of give you a sense, it's like even if you don't use FanDuel, you still want to look at their odds just kind of as a source of information. They have Wahab as a minus 150 betting favorite, minus 150, 1.5 to 1 betting favorite, 60% to win, minus 150 to go under. The under is the more likely outcome. That's the play we want to be on. And you can see it already looks like Underdog Fantasy is bumping things in the background, these little assholes. But so we got in an underdog play. What book do people want to look at? Was anyone able to get in the full 5-pick entry, or did it end up getting bumped too fast? So we have McCann over half of a point. We have Wahab under 7.5 rebounds. And we have Bruce Thornton over 7.5 rebounds plus assists. What book did people want to look at? Does Chalkboard have any promos? So Sleeper has promos. And they have pretty good discounts right now. They have a discount on Giannis and SGA. Again, like all these promos are only $10. The better promo so if you're just tuning in, we have this on Underdog. We already hit the promo play. We have this on Better. And then we have this on Fliff if you're looking for some plays. Then we can go to the Sleeper discounts. And honestly, like Sleeper usually doesn't have a lot of value, but this is the platform where you have to place, you know, you kind of have to place things as you can't place straight bets, so it's not like we can just take the SGA discount straight up. So what I'll do is I'll just find some other picks that we can kind of pair with it. So let's go here. So I'm going to pair SGA over 23.5 points. And then I'm going to pair this for the Wizards game, over 2.5 assists. Again, it's only a $10 promo. I'm trying to fly through these. So we have 10 to win 30-60 on this promo play. And again, like, you know, easiest money you'll make sports betting, even if you have a lower bankroll, whatever, like just taking advantage of these promos, like this SGA promo. I mean, you're getting a 7-point discount on him. That's really impactful. Like your win rate, if you want to think about it in terms of win rate, if you just go to like player points. So let's take a look here. Well, I mean, 25 plus points for SGA is minus 450. We're getting over 23.5, which is even better. Minus 450, you know, 4.5 to 1 betting favorite, over 80% win probability. So like we're getting a, you know, it's a huge jump in the odds, SGA 25 versus 30 points, because players most likely they like fall around where their line set. Anyway, should we do a prize pick slip? Fuck, bro. So, well, maybe we do another underdog play. Since it does seem like I already missed the Giannis. So I missed Giannis rebounds plus assists, but there's still this play on Giannis rebounds. So you can see all the books kind of have Giannis as a big favorite to go under. So let's see if we can find something quickly. And then I'll go back to sleeper and we can kind of finish out the promo plays. But hopefully we're able to get something in. So we have Giannis under. We have Jalen Green over 2.5 threes. Obviously, he didn't score the game we bet on him, but this play has solid value for tonight. I mean, you can see against the Wizards, obviously there's blowout potential, but he's a big favorite, you know, to go over. And again, everything is reflected in the market, lineups, injuries, like Kyrie's assist line, it seems really high tonight, but Luka's out, right? All that type of stuff is kind of baked into the market, into the odds these books are putting out. But let's see if we can find something. We need one final pick on underdog. What did we like? What do we like, man? Is there any other plays we want to go with? Cousins to record a point, and they already locked Giannis. So honestly, fuck underdog for now. Fuck underdog for now. It seems like they're bumping things pretty quickly. So let's see what else we have. And there's some plays on FanDuel, whatever. Baylor minus 9.5, some decent value. But let's move on to prize picks. We haven't done a prize pick slip in this live stream. So let's see what we have, because actually there was a really good tennis play. So are people fine with doing a prize pick slip? So let's go to prize picks. And then let's also lock in, you know, another play for the sleeper discount. So they have Giannis, 7-point discount on Giannis. So what do we like on sleeper? Honestly, we can check here. Well, I'm not even sure if I have sleeper selected. But let's go here. Let me make sure I have sleeper filtered in. Let's see. Where's sleeper? So we want to go to sleeper. Okay, so let me just put all these books back in. And then let's see what we have here. Let's see what we got on sleeper. So let's see if there's any decent value that we could kind of pair for our second pick. Sleeper. And honestly, there's not. Well, let me put in basketball. So this is the play I already locked in. Honestly, some people may get annoyed, but I'm just gonna run it for both sleeper promos. Only a max of $10, so we have $20 of exposure on this play, and I'm just gonna lock it in again. So I'm just gonna take the same discount again. So we have Giannis over 24.5 points. Is Dame playing tonight? And then we got okay. Regardless, so this is 10 to win 30-20. So second promo play on sleeper. And then what we can do is let's go to prize picks and let's kind of rip through a slip that we can go with for tonight. So where did I want to start? So this tennis play seems very fucking good. So you can see here, like, you know, the strategy for beating prize picks is the same. There's the shit they already bumped on me. But it's a little weird. You need to look at first set. You got to look at the tennis live column. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this play. Again, like on prize picks, you know, you take a player to go over or under. You're going to get the same payout regardless. So what we want to do is just be like, okay, like these sports books, all these, you know, they're betting markets. All of these books are taking bets. They're moving odds based on where sharp action's coming in. Every book, it's not just like there's one book. They all have, Vukovic as a big favorite to go under. And then it's the same thing for this tennis play. All the books have the over heavily favored, like big favorite, minus 145, minus 152, minus 150, 1.5 to 1 betting favorite, 60% implied win probability. And then what we want to do is we just need to find some pairs. So we have Maxey. People like fading Maxey tonight. He didn't do much of shit last game. They're playing Milwaukee. Maxey under 9.5 RAs. Honestly, I like it. So we have, okay, so let's see what we have here. We have Vukovic under. We have Horford over an assist. So we have Al Horford over an assist. This play I kind of like. I mean, competitive game. He had, he's gone over 3 out of the past 5 games. And you can see it also checks out from a value perspective. All the books have his over heavily favored. And that's really the first step for any bet, I'm at least locking in. I want to make sure, okay, is there actually good value on the pick I'm giving out? So what's the final play we want to go with? So we now have 4 picks, right? We have a solid tennis pick, and then we have a couple basketball plays, a couple plays for the NBA tonight. Honestly, I'm surprised. I haven't seen a lot of college basketball value on PrizePicks. I thought because there would be a lot of games today, there would be more value, but I guess not. But let's see what we have here. We should look at Fliff for more plays too. So we'll look at Fliff here in a second. But let me lock in this PrizePicks slip. So we got 4 plays. So we got Maxey, Horford, Vukovic. Vukovic is the highest EV play. But I mean, this play on Maxey seems solid. I mean, books have him as a big favorite to go under. And a lot of people say oh, you're not considering whatever, how he did last game. And it's well, I mean, you can look at the graphs and everything. But again, I follow a very data-driven approach where you kind of trust the market. You trust that these sports books are good at setting lines. And most importantly, what they have access to is they have access to betting volume. They're seeing where action is coming in. But anyways, sheesh. So we have Thompson. We could roll with a fantasy play. I mean, everyone loves fucking Durant tonight. I think that's the most popular play on the board. Yeah, Durant points. Unsurprisingly. Also, Oubre makes sense. It's all the players who have gone over 5 out of the past 5 games. That's the most popular plays always. But let's see what we have here. Bradley Beal fantasy score. Again, fantasy score, if you're new to sports betting, is just kind of like a combination of a bunch of different stats, points, rebounds, turnover, stuff like that. So we have Bradley Beal fantasy score. How do we like the under? Well, that definitely doesn't look good to the last 5 chart. We also have Ayton, and sometimes PrizePicks, they're better at adjusting their points lines and stuff like that, but not as good. So there is some value on Fliff. So we got to remember to look at Fliff. So we have PJ Washington. So we can kind of look through the fantasy plays, see if anything, is really attractive to us. Again, Luka's out tonight. So even though it seems like a higher fantasy score for him, I mean, again, Luka's out tonight. So let's see here. Where's PJ, bro? So we got PJ under 28.5. Meh. Luka's out. I don't know. We have Grayson Allen under 22 fantasy score. I don't really love pairing that with Horford. So yesterday we were on Simon's points. We had that on FanDuel. We also had it in a PrizePicks slip. He went the fuck off. He went off yesterday against the Hawks. Tonight they're playing the Knicks. I mean, I assume the Knicks have to be massive favorites. So the Knicks are massive favorites, unsurprisingly, with Brunson back. Ooh. We also have Giddey under in fantasy score. So there's some different options. Obviously, if you don't like the pick I end up going with, feel free to do your own. We could fade the hot hand, fade Durant. But let's see. Before anything gets bumped, I mean, I'm trying to move as quickly as I can. We have Ayton under 11.5 rebounds. Sheesh. Ayton under 30.5 points plus rebounds. So this play just came up. I can guarantee you PrizePicks is going to bump this shit quickly. And they already bumped it. So they already bumped it anyways. But let's see here. Let's see if we can find anything new that's super attractive. Ayton under 18.5 points. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, I like it. Ayton under 18.5 points. We don't have any other plays in the Blazers game. So this can be a nice little 5-pick entry. and I'll just lock it in. Again, PrizePicks, they just like, I would bet more. They just, they have me on these poverty betting limits of $5 a fucking slip. So here we have that, and let me put it in the chat for anyone who wants to tail it. And where are we? Here's the link. Here's the link. One sec. I'm putting the link in the chat. So what do we already have in this live stream for anyone just, tuning in? So we have now this PrizePick slip. We have the I paired both the sleeper promos with the same pick. We have this on Fliff, and then we'll look for some more plays on Fliff. And then we have this on Better. Better has a discount on Booker. So a lot of promos, just taking advantage of the easy money, the promos. And then Underdog had some promos too. And we locked those in. So we'll have to see how everything works out. We also have some decent looking golf plays from the stream. We need this guy to not get a lot of strokes. And we need this guy to fucking get a lot of strokes. But let's see what we have here. So we have a UFC play. We have some Underdog plays. 8 and under 18.5 points. Honestly, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this. So there's some value on FanDuel and Caesars and stuff, but I feel like people like PrizePicks more. So maybe let's move on to Fliff. Let's move on to Fliff, and let's see if we can find anything decent. Honestly, not really. So we got an early UFC play on Fliff that has a lot of value. I'm sure, I'll try to live stream closer to the games, but figured I'd just do a quick one. There's a lot of promos on these books, a lot of good value on PrizePicks, and kind of Underdog right now. Obviously, we got in some good plays. So they probably ended up bumping Jalen Green. That's typically what they do. They just bump things in the direction after we hit it. So let's take a look at Jalen Green. I mean, we got him, 26.5 points plus assists? Where is it now? 27.5? 27. So again, that's what's hard about sports betting is everything depends on price. Ooh, baby. People like Fred VanVleet over 8.5 assists tonight. Damn, so there is some Fliff value popping up. So what do we think? Jalen Green under 5.5 rebounds. And then Fred VanVleet. I mean, not the craziest edge on either of these plays, but I mean, doesn't seem horrible. But honestly, I'll hold off on my NBA plays. Maybe I'll drop some on Twitter in a bit. But hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Is there anything on Dabble or not even worth looking at? Nah, not really. Not really. Well, let's see. What if I get rid of PrizePicks? Is there anything on Dabble? Dabble, we haven't locked in a slip. You can get Vukovic. We're already on it on PrizePicks. Now you can get it on Underdog. It seems like, did they already bump it? PrizePicks, man. So they already bumped Vukovic. Damn, so that shit went quick. Yep, they already bumped Vukovic. So anyways, hopefully you guys were able to tail it before the bump. If not, I apologize. But we got in some good plays, so I'm going to call this live stream for now. And thanks so much for tuning in. I'll be back on live later. See you guys.